Hi. It's 8:33 p.m. on 19 April, and then I could barely even finish like 2 slices of bread. That's how much I didn't have an appetite. That's how you know something's wrong. I have to be sick if I don't want to eat, okay? Hi. It's Saturday, 22nd April? March? April, wow. April? I actually wanted to talk about a totally different topic today, but then I just had this topic in my mind because I woke up today and I still have kind of like a sore throat and a little bit of a flu. So if you watched my last video, I mean I don't know who's watching this video, if anyone cares, but if you watched my last video lah, what am I trying to say? I got sick on Monday and then it went into a fever. So on Tuesday was like the main fever, and dude, I woke up and I forced myself to eat, and then I went back to sleep at 11 a.m. and I woke up at 6 p.m. and the fever was almost all gone. So sleep wins. And then yesterday I was finally well enough to like go outside because my flu was like all gone. I just had my voice like this. Then I went out with my friends from church and it was so much fun. We went to like escape room and then we went to watch the new Mario Kart movie. Dude, I didn't even know there was like a Mario Kart Super Mario movie. And the thing is, like, I usually wouldn't go for that kind of movie myself, you get what I mean? But like, I'm just very like, if everyone wants to watch a movie, then I'm fine, you know, because for me it's more of like spending time with people. If you invite me to watch any movie, I will watch so that I can spend time with you, kind of thing, you know, because I love my church homies, you know what I mean? So we went to watch it. It was actually really good. Like the animation was good, like the sound, the music, it was actually wow. Super Mario, I'm not disappointed. Anyway, selamat Hari Raya. How was your Ramadan? Tiba-tiba catch up session. My Ramadan it's actually quite nice, you know, like at the beginning always like kind of sedih, kind of sad, you know, because like after class you can't like go out to lunch together anymore and stuff like that. But after a while you kind of get used to it, and then, you know, it's always nice to like iftar together at the in the evening, at night. I didn't join the fasting. Honestly, I really wanted to. Even my friend was like, come join, one time challenge. But I didn't, because I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but when it comes to fasting, even when it comes to like biblical fasting, like my church was doing a fast also during Lent. It was for 21 days. I never fast from food. Never. It's always something else. It's always social media. Yeah. So I fasted from social media. Yeah. I've been avoiding fasting from food because when I was younger I had a very bad relationship with food. So it's kind of, sometimes I get scared that what if fasting will make me spiral back into the eating disorder. But I need to get over that, you know. So the next fasting, whenever that comes around, I'll probably try start fasting. I cannot keep hiding from my fear. Like, I'm fully recovered, bro. Like, what are you scared of? But yeah, I really wanted to join the Ramadan fasting, but I just didn't have the willpower to wake up at 4 a.m. to eat. It's the waking up at 4 a.m. that gets me. So yeah, but I know if I put my mind to it, obviously if all my Muslim friends can, I also can if I put my mind to it. So I think I'll try that next year, because macam best je, they all fasting together, you get what I mean? Like, I don't get the same Ramadan feeling. Anyway, that was not the topic. Wow, why did I suddenly catch up with you? Like, it's literally just been a few days of me getting sick. And it's not like you care. So yeah, today what I wanted to talk about today is something very simple, and I'm going to keep it short because obviously I'm having trouble talking. Getting sick, you know, it's made me realize my privilege. And like, I realize my privilege a lot. I'm very privileged, guys. I mean, I go to this university, I stay in this place, and my family is still able to pay for me. I don't have to work and study, guys. Sometimes I think about that and I'm like, that's crazy. You know how many people have to work and study? How many people do you know are working and studying? You know? And I've never had to do that. And sometimes we take that for granted, you know? Like, I've never had to do that because my family just, you know, God has provided us with enough and we can. You know, when I got sick the other day, I remember like when I got the fever, I was like, That's it. I'm getting married next time. Like, I need someone to take care of me because like this feeling of being so weak. Yeah, the thoughts that come when you're sick, suddenly like, I should get married. But I also need a boyfriend to get married. So, should I make a Google form? I should make a Google form. Anyway, no one will feel it. Anyway, what am I talking about? So, what? Wait, what was I supposed to say? Oh, and maybe it's easy for us to be like, oh, I'm sick, I have to stay at home, I can't go out, kind of thing, right? But for me, actually, it was like a nice break, especially the first few days. Maybe like the last maybe one day, I started to feel a bit bored. But I realized that this happened during holiday, because now it's like Raya holiday, right? I'm so grateful this didn't happen during class. I love my classes, I love university, I would hate to have to skip class because of this, you know, and that's already one thing to be grateful for. Another thing is that I don't get sick often. I can't remember the last time I got this kind of sick, you know. For it to happen during the holiday, I am so blessed. And also for me to have, you know, like during these few days of me being at home and just like, you know, whatever, you know, watching movies and watching TV shows all day and whatever, you know, it just made me realize things that I'm so blessed and I'm actually so fortunate. And I'm also like appreciating, you know, it's easy to get caught up in like the problems in your life as a young adult. But you know, I'm also so happy to be a young adult. I feel like sometimes we don't realize we are gonna miss this stage in our life. You know, one day I'm gonna get married and I'm gonna if anyone wants me lah. But if I get married, I don't know what God wants. If I get married, if I have kids, I'm gonna miss this time of my life that if I don't cherish it right now. Like the time when I'm single and when I'm sick, I don't have anyone else to look after, you know, like imagine me being sick and then I have to look after a kid. You know what I mean? That would be like so much more tiring. And like, but instead I'm sick and then I'm just here, and then my very kind housemate sometimes she'll come to my door and offer like, do you need anything? See, I'm so blessed. Abi, my housemate, she's the sweetest. How many people have that? Maybe people have housemates that they hate. But my housemate, she's so sweet. I don't know why I'm pointing that she's not there, but her room is opposite. You know, I was just thinking like, wow, I'm so blessed. while during my fever and my flu and whatever, like, wow, God, thank you for everything. Thank you that I can just nap away my fever and not have to worry about paying bills, or not have to worry about a kid, or not have to worry about going to class, and not have to worry about food. And that's why I usually don't get sad when these kind of things happen, because it always makes me realize something that makes me better. Because it's during the good times in our life, during the good health, that's when we take it for granted the most, am I right? It's during when you have good relationships with everyone you know, that's when you take it for granted. But when you have that one broken friendship, it really made me take my other friendships really seriously and cherish them. Or playing guitar all the time, taking it for granted, and one day, what if my hand hurts? Suddenly I miss my hand. And like the other day, I got bored one night. Because I still couldn't go out, right? Because I was still sick. And then I just called my family in Kuching. See, like even stuff like that, like the privilege to have this and to have good internet, and I just can just call someone when I'm bored, or I can just watch Netflix when I'm bored, you know. And dude, being bored is a privilege. Even if I'm just sitting here and I'm bored because I have nothing to do, that is a privilege. What do I have to complain about? Nothing. I have food, I have a roof over my head, it's a really nice room. My room has two doors that I have a door there I can open, let in wind. I have a window here I can open, let in some more air, you know. I guess that's what I wanted to share, is that we tend to forget what we have been blessed with, and we tend to forget about the blessings and the answered prayers that we have. You know how many answered prayers that I've had that I don't even realize had been answered, and I forget to thank God. So that's why the other day, me and my church, we watched this movie together after church. I mean, like we at someone's house lah, we just santai on the floor watch. We watched War Room, really good. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. It's a Christian movie. It's called War Room. And grandma in that movie, she had something on the wall. It has answered prayers. That has answered prayers there. And I was inspired, and I made one here on my wall. And I'm gonna write answered prayers there. Past answered prayers, future answered prayers. You know, for me to be encouraged and just to see how much God has done for me. Because like I said, like, we tend to not realize it, and then we just tend to pray for even more things, then we forget what God has already blessed us with. I forget that now is already answered prayer. I prayed so that we can find a place to move out to. That's this place. So yeah, I have been sick the past few days. I've been at home the past few days, but it's been so good. It's been really good days. Like, I know that sounds weird, but it's been very, very good days. So also, answered prayer, great Christian friends here. My church family is amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here. Don't know if this video had a point or whatever. I don't know if who's watching. Sorry about my voice. Wow, why is it so bad? Okay, I should stop talking now and continue drinking my warm coffee. I should have reboiled the water. Come on, it's not hot. Yeah, so I'm gonna go now, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And continue being grateful. By the way, I'm not saying that you can't let yourself. Sometimes we want to complain about stuff, and that's a human impulse. That's fine. But you know, after I complain about, actually, yeah, I realized the more I grow older, the less I complain. That's something I realized about myself. I used to complain when I was younger. I think I got more grateful as I grew older. That's a really good thing. That's how much God has changed in me too. I don't really find things to complain about anymore. I feel like God has really made me more grateful. So that's a good thing. Makes life a lot more peaceful also when you don't constantly complain about stuff. So stay grateful, stay humble. That's a reminder for me also. Okay, not just for you, for me. And stay humble and stop thinking that I will go out with you, because you're just not my type. How many times do I have to okay, I don't have to. I'm not gonna scold you today. I just want to drink this and do quiet study. Wow, I wanted to say quiet time in Bible study. I'm gonna go and cheat on you with this, and I'll see you next time. God bless your day, your week, your month, your year, your life. God bless you and your families. And don't forget the Lord Jesus Christ loves you very much. Have a great Raya. I wish I was going visiting, but I don't think my Muslim friends are here. Most of them went back home. So yeah, have a great Raya. Hope you had a great Ramadan. And I will try to join you guys fasting next year. Bye. Don't have any Muslims watching this besides my friend maybe, but yeah, bye bye. Love you.